Welcome back to Next Gen Auto Hub. When the Fiat 500 arrived in 1957, it wasn't just a new car, it was the spark that would ignite personal mobility for an entire nation. Known affectionately as the Cinquecento, the classic 500 became a symbol of Italian life, youthful energy, and post-war rebirth. At a time when Italy was rebuilding its economy and everyday people needed affordable transportation, the Fiat 500 delivered exactly what the era demanded: a car that was tiny, efficient, and charmingly simple, yet full of personality. Designed by the legendary Dante Giacosa, the 1957 Fiat 500 measured just 2.97 meters long and weighed barely 470 kilograms. It was one of the smallest production cars ever built, engineered to be as inexpensive and efficient as possible. Its rounded bubble-like shape, tall roofline, and compact footprint were intentional. The car needed to navigate the narrow, crowded streets of Rome, Naples, Turin, and every small Italian village. And with its timeless curves, wide headlights, and friendly stance, it instantly became one of the most recognizable silhouettes in automotive history. At its heart, the classic 500 was powered by a 479 cubic centimeters, two-cylinder, air-cooled engine, mounted in the rear. Producing just 13 horsepower, it was not fast, but it was delightfully economical and reliable. The car's top speed was about 85 kilometers per hour, which was more than enough for city driving of the time. What the Fiat 500 lacked in power, it made up for in clever engineering. The tiny engine required minimal maintenance, used very little fuel, and allowed the car to be sold at a price that ordinary workers could afford. The early 1957 model, known as the Nuova 500, came with a minimalist approach. It had only the essentials: simple bucket seats, a basic instrument cluster, and a fabric roof that rolled back, not only to save costs but also to give Italians an open-air driving experience without the expense of a full convertible. This rollback roof quickly became one of the car's most beloved features, perfect for sunny Mediterranean weather. Inside, the cabin was small but surprisingly functional. Giacosa designed the layout to maximize space for two adults and some luggage, proving that innovation didn't require size. The dashboard consisted of a single speedometer and a few switches, all crafted with simplicity in mind. The interior materials were basic but durable, reflecting Fiat's focus on affordability and low running costs. As the Fiat 500 gained popularity, Fiat introduced several improved versions. The 500D, appearing in 1960, offered a more powerful engine and updated trim. The 500F, launched in 1965, became the most iconic variant, featuring front-hinged doors instead of the earlier suicide doors, along with better interior quality. The 500L, or Lusso, added touches of comfort like improved upholstery, a redesigned dashboard, and chrome accents. Despite these updates, the essential formula remained the same: a small, charming city car that delivered joy through its simplicity. One of the Fiat 500's greatest strengths was its accessibility. It was a car for everyone: students, young families, workers, and elderly drivers. Its compact size made parking effortless, while its tight turning radius allowed it to twist through Italy's narrowest streets with ease. The 500 became deeply woven into Italian culture. It appeared in films, advertisements, and family stories. It wasn't just transportation, it was a cultural icon, a companion in everyday life. Across Europe, the Fiat 500 became a symbol of mobility and affordability. Its legendary fuel efficiency and low ownership costs made it a practical solution during the economic boom of the 1950s and 60s. And despite its tiny dimensions, the 500 had a lively, cheerful spirit, a personality that made people smile wherever it went. That emotional charm played a major role in its lasting success. By the time production ended in 1975, Fiat had built nearly 4 million units of the classic 500. Few cars in history have had such an impact on society. It helped democratize driving, reshaped urban mobility, and became an international icon of design. Even today, the original 500 remains beloved by collectors and enthusiasts around the world, celebrated for its character, clever engineering, and irresistible charm. The 1957 Fiat 500 wasn't just a small car. It was freedom, style, and Italian ingenuity in its purest and most joyful form. Thanks for watching Next Gen Auto Hub, and as always, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep driving toward the future.